here, bud. Come here. They don't want you up front.
Who doesn't want me to?
The business.
Oh. Too bad for them?
Huh?
Too bad for them?
Why? They said you're asking the customers for money and stuff like that.
Well, God bless them, so.
Okay, well, they don't want you up front of the business.
I don't want you up in front of the business.
Okay, well, that's not how this is
So
going
you
to
can
go.
go get in your car and leave.
No.
I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have a nice night.
They just don't want you up here anymore.
I don't care. No, they don't have the authority to tell me not to be here.
They said you're asking for money and stuff like that.
That's what they said. It's hearsay.
Huh?
It's hearsay. I say I'm not asking for money.
Okay, well, they said you're up front. So can you just go somewhere else?
No.
Why?
Because I'm not going somewhere. I'll put it in my heart to stand right here. I'm going to stand right here.
Okay, but they don't want you blocking the sidewalk and stuff.
I'm not blocking the sidewalk.
Okay, you have your ID on you?
I don't have any ID on me, guy.
Okay.
And if I did, I wouldn't give it to you anyway.
Alright, well, you need to just move along. That's all they want you to do.
Nope, not happening.
Why?
Because I'm just saying God bless someone's does.
Okay, yeah, and you have the right to do that.
Yeah.
They just don't want you in front of their business. I mean, is there a reason why you're up here?
God put it in my heart to be here.
No, is there a reason why you're in front of this business?
Yeah. God put it in my heart to stand right here and say God bless someone's does.
Well, is there a reason why you're in front of this business?
Not particularly this business. I'm just on the public sidewalk.
Okay, and you're not asking for money?
I am not asking
I
for
don't.
money.
Okay, your sign doesn't say it, so I don't know. I mean, have you asked anybody for money?
But, I mean, I'll tell you, my name is Jeff. What's your name?
Officer Galt.
Officer what?
Galt.
Galt?
Yeah.
G-A-U-L-T?
G-A-O-T.
Okay, G-A-U-L-T.
And you haven't asked for money or anything like that?
I'm not going to answer your question.
Okay. Can I just see the back of your sign? Alright. Can I just get your first and last name real quick?
My
Then we'll
first
be out
name is
here.
Jeff, and I'm not answering for the question.
Why not?
I'm not answering for the question.
I mean, you're making this more complicated than it has to be.
No, I'm not. I'm standing here on the sidewalk saying God bless someone's veterans.
I know, but you causing... Are you talking to any of these customers?
Yeah, I'm saying God bless someone's veterans.
Okay, well, if they don't want you talking, then you just can't keep saying the same thing over and over again, causing this problem with them.
All right, well, have a nice night, sir.
Okay, well, they just want you moved along, so can you go ahead and move along for me?
No, sir. I'm just going to stay right here. God put it in my heart to be here. I'm going to stay right here. I didn't know you guys had body cams.
Yeah. Every agency has a body camera, so.
And that's recording right now.
Lincoln.
Red light? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to stay here, say God bless homeless veterans. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not causing anybody any trouble. I'm just saying God bless homeless veterans.
Okay.
If he doesn't like it, I'm on the public sidewalk. He doesn't have any authority over me.
Okay, well, you can't be asking people for money and stuff like that. I'm not saying you were, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying that's what they told us.
Even if I was asking people for money, it'd still not be illegal.
Okay, well, that's technically against the city ordinance.
City ordinance is unconstitutional.
Okay, well, that's the same thing, so.
All right, well, have a good night.
Well, I'm not done with you, so.
We're in now.
Yeah. Did you guys told him?
Yeah, yes, sir.
And you can ask him for money?
Yeah.
He's just saying, he's doing his political God bless America stuff. He's on his public sidewalk and he doesn't want to leave. You guys know him?
No. One of my employees has dealt with him before at another location. I've never seen him before here. I've had a couple of customers complain about it. He asked me to go up the street. I'm like, dude, I tried to talk to him and be like, hey man, that's small.
He's saying the same thing, that he's on his public sidewalk and he's not asking people for money. He's just saying God bless.
When I went out there, he was on our sidewalk, on our side of the sidewalk.
Okay. Is that okay if he just stays on the public sidewalk? And,
I'd rather he didn't.
he's not going to. He's recording me. I'm recording him. This is going to be. I mean, he doesn't want to identify himself, so.
Right. And that's not like him harassing customers out there.
If it's gotten to that point, then good. I'm a.
I didn't want to waste your time for this, you know. Like, I just, dude, like, he was like, where do you want me to go? I'm like, well, maybe the VA, you know, like if that's what you're spouting about. I don't know.
Hey, can you start over here? 1413 Al Street, the brewing company. This dude's being yeah, he's holding a sign saying God bless America, doesn't want to identify himself, saying he doesn't have the right to record me, stuff like that, so. Yes, sir. That's our partner's job, so we're going to try it.
Again, I don't want to waste your time.
No, it's cool. Like, I mean, he's kind of. He just needs to listen. Just go somewhere else. I don't know, like, why. I asked him, I was like, do you know anyone in here? I was like, no. So he's not really answering my question. So I'm going to try and get him out of here.
I appreciate it.
He's one of those ones that are going to record you, ask you to record, and say it's a constitutional right to stand there and stuff like that.
Don't you need a permit to have a political assembly like that?
I wouldn't say it's an assembly because he's by himself. And I checked the sign, I was like, does your sign have anything to do with money? And it doesn't. Both sides say God bless America or homeless or something like that. So actually, if he's saying homeless vets, my tow partner's a veteran, so if he wants to talk about veterans, he can talk to him about that. So I'll see what we can do when he comes over here. He's on the phone. Hopefully he can just get moved along.
Yeah, that's, I mean, even the woman I spoke with on the phone was like, we want to get him for trespassing, which he was on our property.
Now he's not, because now we're here, now we know.
I don't want to be in trouble, or I just don't want my customers to be in trouble.
I got you, that makes sense.
Yeah, she's scared to leave. She didn't want to leave.
Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
We'll try and get moved around. If not, we'll come back in and talk to you. You the manager?
Yes, sir.
Officer Galt?
Galt?
Yes, sir. Hi, nice to meet you.
Good.
No.
I changed my mind about the ID. I will show you my ID.
Okay. Alright.
Here's my IMID.
Alright, yeah. Well, can you just move along for me? That's all they want you to do.
I'm not moving along. God put it in my heart to stand here and say this, and this is where I'm going to stand.
Okay. Well, they don't want you in front of their business. You were on their sidewalk?
I've been.
No,
Look, I'm not answering any further questions. I've never
well,
been on their property or anything like that.
he said you were on your property. On
Yes,
the
sir, I
property.
was not on their property.
Well, the business owner wouldn't lie about that.
He wouldn't lie about it, but he might be incorrect or misinformed about where his property line begins and ends.
Okay.
So it's my word against his. It's just hearsay. I've been standing right here the whole time, saying God bless the homeless veterans.
Okay. They literally just want you to move along.
I'll move along when I get finished doing what I'm doing.
How long is that going to be?
As long as I need it to be.
I mean, I'm just asking. Asking how long do you feel like you need to be up here for?
Like I said, God put it in my heart to do this. I'm just going to stand out here. I'm getting a lot of traffic walking up and down the sidewalk. It was before you got here, but I'm just going to stand here and say God bless homeless veterans. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. You with him?
No. Chill.
I'm gonna see if my tow partner can get across there. He's not.
Okay. Well, my employee Brittany here, she's meant to give service to the outside table, so she's uncomfortable going out.
Okay. Alright. Do you want the tables to come inside? Like, so you guys don't lose business or something like that? So we get this figured out.
Those guys have cashed out.
And then that guy said he's not with us.
He's not. He's actually next to the cars.
Okay. Because I saw his
And
phone.
that's why he's sitting there for when she has to go out.
Okay. I saw his phone. I was like, "Are you with her?" And he was like, "No."
I was like, "Hey man, you kind of match the description I gave him, so maybe you should come inside." And he was like, "No, I'm gonna say I don't control the school." So
Well, he just pulled up, so I'll see what we can do.
okay,
I'll let him know that she doesn't feel comfortable and stuff like that. So
appreciate it.
I'll let you know. What? I don't know. I just talked to the guy, the business guy.
Yeah.
He said that his waitress does not feel comfortable coming out and serving the things since he's here. He's reporting. He's refusing to give me ID, his name. He's saying it's his constitutional right to stand there. But the business waitress doesn't feel comfortable coming out.
Okay. We're done. Okay, so you are on a public sidewalk, right? They are saying that they're saying that you were asking for money. Okay, so they have every right to have you move along. And since we're here because they called for you, we have to identify you.
I'm not giving you any ID.
If you don't, you'll go to jail.
I'm not giving you any ID. I showed him. Can I reach? I got my ID in my pocket.
It's
This is my ID.
you won't play that game.
I'm not showing you anything else. At this point, I'm invoking my right to remain silent. I'm invoking the right to have my attorney present during questions. I'm not answering questions. I'm not giving you ID.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just making sure that you understand that your attorney has nothing to do with us. Okay, your attorney has to do with court. That's not us. And because we're here for you, we have the right during an investigation to identify you.
I'm not identifying myself.
Okay, so you're going to end up
All
going
right.
to
I
jail.
told him my name is Jeff, and that's all I'm giving you.
No, if you want to give us your information, then that's fine. But we still have to
Am I being
identify
detained at this point?
you. Yes.
For what?
For the identification of you, which is an investigation that they started.
I'm not giving any identification. I would like to remain silent.
Okay. At this point, you're being detained. Okay. So, let me see this. Do you have anything in your pockets that don't poke, stab, or anything?
Since you're asking me if I have anything in my
Temple.
pockets, I am armed lawfully. I have
Okay.
a concealed carry permit.
Okay. Where's it at?
Here's my hands. It's in my pocket.
In your front pocket?
Yeah. Here's my
Okay.
hands.
Perfect.
Matter of fact, why don't you guys just put me in cuffs? I don't want any.
Yeah.
Since I'm armed, I don't want any.
I don't want. You're good.
Good. Put them back.
I have to double cuff you.
Yes, sir.
That's-
I gotta get your cuffs.
I'm telling you guys, I'm not going to do this.
Listen, we're not. I just came to tell you what legally is supposed to happen and what legally will happen. You are allowed your attorney, but your attorney is a corporate. That's not the best thing. All we want to do is identify you so that
I don't consent to any searches. I don't consent to any seizures.
well, you're right now. I'm making sure you have no knives on you. And then when they write a statement saying that you were breaking the law, what's this? Is that a knife or no? Is that a knife?
I don't have any knives.
Okay.
There's 2 magazines in my left pocket.
Okay.
So I don't consent to any searches.
That's fine. You just told me there's magazines to the gun that I just pulled off, so I'm just grabbing those. You still have keys on you that don't have a knife. Alright, let's take this off the sidewalk and go over there. I'll bring this stuff with us. Alright, let's take this off the sidewalk and go over there. I'll bring his stuff with us. Do you need your glasses to see?
I do for reading.
Okay, but not walking. Okay. At this point, you're only being detained for I can find out what they want, what the problem was.
We never got to.
Okay, relax. Okay, so I want to make sure that you understand that you're forcing a hand that doesn't need to be forced. Okay, we're not here to take your gun. You'll have it back. Right now, it's mine because we had to detain you. Okay, that's what you pretty much asked us to do. Okay, when you don't want to identify yourself, then we're called. So it's totally different if we're driving by, and that's you over there, right? You're not requesting anything on your sign. You're not breaking any laws. Okay. When they complain to dispatch that you're asking for money and that there are customers who are telling the staff that is against the law. So we're doing an investigation to see if that actually occurred. Okay? That's the only reason why you're being detained. But because it's an actual investigation of a complaint, you have to identify yourself. That's state statute. Okay. Just make sure you're aware of what's going to go down, because you won't.
I'd like to remain silent. Let's have my attorney present. I'm not answering further questions.
Okay.
I will advise you guys that you're in violation of civil rights.
Absolutely not.
I ask you to cautiously proceed from this one forward. Okay?
Okay.
You've been put on notice.
We're not. We're in an investigation. Hey, have you guys been out here the whole time?
What's up?
Have you guys been out here the whole time?
Yeah, I've been in and out.
Is he asking for money?
He was standing out here with the sign. I didn't hear him ask for money. No.
Okay. Okay. Because the sign it's not asking for money.
Right. I do know that my employee was uncomfortable coming out here because we offer table service out here, and he was just standing. He was standing on our property for some of the time, and
Okay.
and
So
my- and
he was
my-
standing in here.
my employee was uncomfortable with it. Our property line is that line.
No, because there's a city sidewalk here.
Yeah, which is
So this is your property line right here.
Okay, I thought
See
it
where
was
the poles are for them?
Gotcha. I thought it was
That's
the further one out.
No, it's a public sidewalk.
Okay.
So
Either way, my employee's uncomfortable with him standing out here.
Okay. I'll contact Sergeant, but if he's out here, there's not much we can do about that.
Okay.
Especially since if he's not begging for money, that's still a city ordinance.
Okay.
So that's what I was trying to get from him.
So even though my employee's uncomfortable and now I know he's armed, that's okay.
Which he's legally allowed to be.
Right.
You know.
It doesn't. A lot of people are legally allowed to be that shouldn't be, apparently.
Well, I mean that's another tree to bark up. I mean that's not.
I know.
That's not something that we can
It's not
enforce.
something we're going to solve tonight,
Yeah.
right? No, I
So-
get it, but
But nobody heard him begging for money.
I've been in and out.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, your sign doesn't say anything about money, and I just asked the guy who's sitting on the porch, and he says he didn't hear you beg for money, and so the only person who has a complaint about you standing on city property, which is not his problem, which is what I was explaining to him. Just
I just wanted to stand there on the sidewalk.
That's what I was trying to just tell you. I just gotta figure out what's going on.
10-4. So you have the right to be on the sidewalks, and you have a CCW. You have the right to carry. I would just suggest that you don't. I don't know that you're asking for money or anything. I don't know if you're needing the money or what. I don't know, but that's not up to them to decide whether you can stand there or not.
So I just gotta go in there. So that's what I was trying to do.
Does he like trespass me from the property?
He can. So if you look at Jason's Corner, they've got that big awning. That's where the restaurant's property line is. It's legitimately a seam in the concrete. So on this side, on our side of it, is a city sidewalk, which is evident by the crosswalk.
Do you guys have business cards or anything?
Yeah, I'll get you one. So, they called, they said that you were begging for money. After the investigation, that's not true. That's what they told dispatch. But the only person who's been sitting out there the whole time is the guy that's sitting by the bench. And he said he never heard you say that. So, that's exactly why we did it.
So pretty good.
Yes. Hey, Hey, just want to let you know. So we, according to the dispatch call, we had a complaint about a panhandler in front of the restaurant. And when I showed up, he was standing on city property. But you know, as I'm like, he won't identify himself during the investigation of the city ordinance violation. So they did panhandling. Or, I mean, it's state statute that they can't panhandle. Correct? I mean, we do for the bridge. Well, I mean, that, I'm trying to sign in. So, I show up, he's got a sign, but it doesn't say anything about money. And he doesn't want to identify himself. So, I just told him, I was like, listen, you know, let me explain to you what happens when you don't identify yourself during an investigation. I was like, that's not the road we want to go down. We're just trying to find out what's going on here. And so he says, well, I'm armed and I have a CCW in my pocket. And so you know, his gun was taken, he was handcuffed, and he's just leaning on my car. And then when I ran his DL, or his CCW, it's valid, it's good. So I gave him everything back and went over and asked the restaurant, you know, who made the complaint and who's saying that he was begging for money. Well, now nobody's saying that he's begging for money. He just says that the waitress is uncomfortable with him standing there. Well, he told us that. He said
He doesn't want to.
well, he didn't say that in the same. He didn't say that in the same breath. He just said that he was armed because he didn't want to say anything. And then when we got him over here to the car, he's like, you know, I guess I can show you my CCW. And I said, well, okay, that would be nice. But you know, it's going to identify you. And he said, it's okay, I don't care.
And he left.
Well, I was just informing you because he was being, you know, he seemed like he was being like one of these